people have a gift for seeing what others miss. For one woodcarver in Colorado, that means finding beauty in unexpected places.
In tonight's all-new Storytellers, Evan Krugel shows us how one man's art reflects his own remarkable transformation.
After a storm, it is easy to see nothing but destruction. But inside the broken branches,
all this wood talks to me. Every single piece talks to me.
Brian Red Moon Valdez sees beauty.
It's not like firewood to me.
To him, these aren't fallen trees. They're stories waiting to surface.
In every piece, I could see something new. Like that piece there is gonna be a bear. There's eagles over there, owls, wolves. I could see it all.
It's a vision that's rooted in Brian's Native American heritage.
Nature, the trees, the water, the wind, all of it. It's part of me, it's in me. I grew up that way.
Seeing what's hidden beneath the bark is easy for Brian.
All right, I'm gonna start with cutting this off. That's where I'm gonna start.
With a chainsaw in hand,
made sure my chain was good and sharp.
He starts bringing it to life.
And I've been trying to debate whether it's gonna be Bigfoot, a standing horse, a Native American dancer, or a ginormous eagle. And I kinda let it talk to me and show me what it wants to be. Who knows? Once I jump in, it talks to me, and we communicate back and forth, and you know, through communication, it turns out what it wants to be.
Years before Brian worked with wood, his canvas was rock.
This is where it all started, with this stone right here.
Brian grew up with little money, but realized while playing outside in Fort Collins that he had a gift.
Those were the toys I had. You know, sticks and stones, and I knew that was for me. Carving stone was just like out of this world to me, and stone speaks to me more than the trees do, you know, actually. When I'm carving it, on which directions to take with the file, with the chisel, with the grinder. I have so much fun just thinking, ooh, it could be this. Ooh, it could be that. Oh man, it could be this or that or the other. You know, it's like, man, I can make anything I want.
Brian's stonework became a big seller at galleries, but alongside his rocks, there was often a glass.
I had a long history of alcoholism. I had gotten several DUIs, and the judge was upset. He said, one more DUI and I'm gonna lock you up for the rest of your life. Talk about an eye-opener.
Brian stopped drinking and was living in a halfway house near Windsor when Mother Nature provided his next canvas.
The tornado was right behind me, and the wind was just rocking and rolling. Windows were broken out. The roof was all messed up. So at that point in time, we had to have everything fixed.
Pat Andreessen called a roofing company.
You know, Brian was one of the workers on the roofing crew.
So I got to look at this big tree trunk that got busted up by the tornado. And
he said he could carve it, and I said, well, okay, let's see.
And that's when he was like, oh man, what did I just do? I made a deal with a guy that's never done this before.
For some reason, I don't know why I believed him, but I said, okay.
I didn't have no doubts in my mind, you know, that I could do it.
That carving turned out to be quite a bargain.
I think it's a beautiful piece, and since it was his first one, it was also his cheapest one, so that makes me feel good.
And he loved it, and it made all the newspapers, and I haven't been able to put a chainsaw down since.
Pat's property is now nicknamed the Red Moon Gallery, with dozens of pieces surrounding the original carving.
That was the beginning, the very first one, and from there I went crazy and did way too many.
Brian still loves working with rocks.
What else do I need, man?
Just not the ones that go in a glass.
You know, I want to enjoy the rest of my life. You know, be happy, make people smile.
3 weeks and thousands of cuts later, his latest vision is taking shape.
I get all happy because it's almost done. I've been on it for days and days and days and days and days.
The same trunk that once looked like damage now holds a bear, an owl, and a Bigfoot.
Everybody knows who Bigfoot is. You know, I've never carved one. It's just a challenge. I like challenges. Life is a challenge. It's all what you do with that challenge.
His only focus is on leaving the earth more beautiful than he found it.
My motto is, why destroy it when you could enjoy it?
In Erie,
Look at this.
Evan Krugel, 9 News.